Talk to me about being on Celebrity Big Brother. That you're like a super fan, right? You always had been watching that and knew the game really well.
Yes, yes, I have. Celebrity Big Brother. Oh my God. It was just like the coolest dream come true. I have watched the show for years. I've watched the celebrity one. I've watched the regular seasons. And every time I watch it, I was just always like, oh, if I could just like get on this show, if I could just do this show, it would just be so cool. And when I got the call, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, really? Me? Okay. And it was awesome. It was a really epic experience.
So do you think anything has to do with who's on the show and how well they know the show and the game, or it'll just play out no matter what?
I think it could go both ways, but I think with the regular season, they're all super fans. They've all watched the show. They all know how the game goes. They all are going in. I think with the celebrity edition, there were definitely celebrities who had never seen the show, didn't do their research, and didn't know what they were doing. And I think that's where I aligned with people that had never seen the show and didn't understand what I was doing or why I was doing the things I was doing. And it really bit me in the butt later because of it.
And did you make some lasting friendships? Do you talk to anybody still?
Yes, I talked to Chris Kirkpatrick. I just think he is the coolest guy. He is so sweet. He's such a great dad. He's an amazing husband. And he's just a great friend overall. He'll check up in on me every now and then. And I think he's awesome. I also love Teddy Mellencamp. I think what she's doing for women and is awesome. Her all in empowerment, fitness, healthy fitness lifestyle is awesome. Mm-hmm. But the rest of the people I kind of just let fall to the wayside.
So I have to ask, you don't speak to Lamar Odom anymore?
No. And Lamar was just a nice guy. He was just like a nice friend, super cool. He was a sweet guy.
But it ended up causing you some problems, right? So when you came out, when you left the house, weren't there some issues in your personal life that?
Yeah, I think the things sometimes, the way they're edited on TV may make it seem like there was nothing ever romantic.
Right.
But I could see how it could be perceived that way. But there was nothing there. And if you watch the 24/7 live feeds, you could tell that there was just nothing. But more than anything, a lot of the castmates called and they, apologized. And that meant a lot to me from some of them, because there were some things that were said on the live feeds that I just was like, my mind was just blown. I was like, wow.
Right.
Just mean.
Right. So now talk to me about OnlyFans. You are on OnlyFans, correct?
Sure. I am, yeah.
And what's that like? I mean, are you doing like, cooking in your kitchen naked? Are you like, what, tell me all about it.
My OnlyFans is pretty tame. I don't do anything pornographic. I don't do any sexual, stimulation or playing with toys or anything like that. It's basically very Playboy-esque. I do try to interact with my fans. And I'm actually a big gamer, so I'm going to be gaming, and I play Call of Duty, so I'll be gaming with a lot of my fans out there as well. But yeah, I keep it pretty tame, but we have a lot of fun on there, and I chat it up and do lives and things like that. But I love it. I love OnlyFans. I look at Playboy now, and since Tef has passed, Playboy just sold, I think, their entire catalog to like a porn company in Canada. Something like all our photos, we own none of them. We own none of those photos. We can't do anything with them. And so I just like the fact that I have control of, my photos and what I do. I don't have a problem posing nude. It's just not something that's taboo to me. It's not something that is bothers me. It never has been. I've been modeling nude since I was 19 in Cosmopolitan magazine. Mm-hmm. So it's just not something that is very crazy and wild.
Right. An issue for you. So those people that want to get involved in OnlyFans, is it true that you can actually make a living on this and you can quit your 9-to-5 job and do this and be making tens of thousands of dollars a month? Like, do you feel like that is a true thing?
Yeah. OnlyFans is a very, very lucrative platform, but it is its own platform. I mean, there really is sort of a science to how you, I had to have an agency sort of kind of help me and teach me how to really utilize the platform. But if you are dedicated, I mean, it's not going to be, it's like everything. You know, people think they're going to have a podcast. As you know, podcasts take a lot of work and it is not an easy thing to do. People think they're going to have a YouTube channel and it's just going to, I'm going to make videos and edit it and I'm going to be a billionaire. They take a lot of work, you know, and OnlyFans is exactly the same. It's not something that you can just go on, post some nudes and you're going to, you know, it takes a lot of work and, you know, everything takes work if you want to be successful. So, you know, there's a definite specific way of how to use that platform, just like YouTube and podcasts.
Right. And it takes time too. I mean, you really have to build the viewership or the listenership or whatever it is to get people to come. It's not like you start an OnlyFans page and everybody will come just because you announce you're on it, right? You really have to establish a fan base or whatever. So if you come with a fan base like you, I'm assuming you could have started a little bit quicker than the average person doing it from their bedroom, but it does take a while. Is what I found.
Absolutely. But even with me, you know, I mean, to keep fans interested, even on Instagram, I mean, just to keep, you know, building your fan base, building your growth, you know, everything does take time. It takes work and dedication. And sometimes it takes a team of people. So, you know, it's, you know, nothing in life is easy. I think people need to remember that. So,
So what are you doing now? Where can we see you? What should we look forward with you?
Yeah. Right now, I'm actually producing my pageants. I have my Miss Nevada USA and June 24th and 25th. I have my Miss Utah USA July 7th and 8th. So if there's any women out there listening, if you are a resident of those states, you're 14 to 28, please apply. I would absolutely love for you to apply. You can go to MissNevadaUSA.com or MissUtahUSA.com. Super. And we actually are allowing married, divorced, and moms to compete now. So that's a new rule and it's pretty exciting. You can also catch me on my IG. You can see all the different things I have going on. Our HBO documentary on Oscar De La Hoya and my experience being engaged and having a daughter with him. I speak very candidly about. That'll be coming out in September on HBO. And yes, you can go to my OnlyFans, which is OnlyFans Shanna Moakler free. It's a free page. And please come subscribe. I have a lot of fun there and I share a lot of things that I can't share on Instagram. So come join me. It's fun.
Perfect. And my last question would be, do you have any reality TV shows that you still want to be on or you look forward to getting that call that you're a fan of?
Gosh, I get, you know, I love reality TV. I really do. I would love to go back to a Big Brother All-Stars, maybe. I think that would be really, really fun. I have my fan base wants to see me on the Housewives franchise in some capacity so bad. Yep. I would be open to doing that. I think I would be a no-brainer for that show, but that would be really, I think, a fun show to do. But I'm open to reality, but my heart is really in scripted projects. I would love to be like on a Grey's Anatomy or an American Horror Story where you get to play different characters each season. Yeah. That's kind of like my dream job.